So we're going to get straight into it with some of my favourite sales for the past month, I believe. So first up we have this antique set of leather top studded dining chairs. There's 4 of them. I believe I got these in auction for probably around the £10 mark. Listed them for £250 plus £100 postage, and I accepted an offer for £200 and sent these out on the pallet and already got positive feedback. So this one came from a pub deal I'd done, which was nearly £5,000 in North Devon. So I paid £5,000 for a job lot of stuff, and this was one of them, which sold for £100. So this is also from that pub lot, and it's just a load of pump clips, and I picked out the good ones and job lotted the rest and got 90 quid. This here I won in an auction. I can't remember what I paid for it, but it would not have been more than £10. I think I had it listed for around the £80 mark. I accepted an offer for £40 and they collected it in person. I had shipping on it, but they lived close, so they came and collected it in person. This was also in that pub lot because he had a shoe shop as well, and I brought out the entire leftovers of the shoe shop. So I paid £35 across the board for every pair of trainers, and this pair sold for £80. Now this one came in a job lot. I bought a job lot of these resuscitation dolls for £225. I've only got a couple left now, and I had loads of them, probably about 14, 15, and they sell pretty fast. This is a lower end one, and it sold for £67.50. Now these here is not a high end item, but it come up in one of my favourite sales because I bought a job lot of comics from auction for £85, and there was hundreds in there, and this one alone sold for £9. Again, this came from the pub lot, and this is a smelter used for melting precious metals like gold and silver. I accepted an offer on this one for £90. These here I got from a car boot from a subscriber, I believe, and I paid £10 for these. They were listed for £100. I accepted an offer for £80. They are custom Paul Gascoigne Adidas trainers. These here, there's not much margin in these. I paid £30 from a friend thinking I would get a lot more, but they ended up only going for £75. Again, this one here was in that comic job lot that I paid like £85 for hundreds of comics, and this one sold for £10. And this one here was also in that job lot of comics, and this one went for £10. This one was also in that pub lot from the shop he had, and these owe me £35. And I think this was actually sold on an offer as well for £150. This one was again in that pub lot. I didn't even know it was in there. It's just a box set of DVDs, and they went for £72 on an offer. This one was again from that comic book job lot, and this one sold for £8. If you refer back to my previous auction video, you will see that these were picked up very recently for around £10 or £15, and they sold for £50. These I got from Car Boot for £3. I've had them for a long time, and they got 2 studs missing, but they finally sold on an offer for £45. Again, a low sale, but it goes down as one of my favourite sales because I paid £1 for a box of 20 tiles and sold just one for £5. This one here was also from that comic book lot, and this one sold for £10. Again, this came from the job lot, owes me £35, and I forgot to mention previously, all of these trainers are brand new in box, and they sold for £150. I think that was an offer too. This one here I got in auction for I think like £5 or £10. It was listed for £200. I accepted an offer for £169 plus postage. These here I got in a job lot of stuff. I think I paid like 2, maybe 300 and completely filled my van. So these owe me probably like a tenner, and I accepted an offer for £110. This is another resuscitation doll that came in the job lot for £225 for like 14 of them, and this one sold for £140. Would you Adam and Eve it? Another resuscitation doll from the same job lot. This one sold for £85. These here sold the other day, already gone out on a pallet. They sold for £120, and I got these in auction for pennies. And I don't know why I bidded on them, but now, yeah, they sell well. Again, this one came in on auction the other day. If you refer back to my previous auction video, you will see it, and it owes me £5 or £10, and it's already sold for £55. This here is from my old car. When I bought my van, I cashed in the car as a part exchange and forgot I still had this at the warehouse. So I listed it for 40 quid and I accepted an offer for 30. And again, from the job lot of comic books, this one sold for £25. This one I got from Car Boot for £20. Thought it would sell for a lot more, but it didn't, and it went for £60. So again, this is from the job lot of pub stuff, and owes me £35. And this is the last of my favourite sales recently. Right, so hopefully that was okay. That was my first attempt at a what sold video. While you're here, next Thursday I'm going live on Dan's A Lot of Tats channel for a reseller live chat show, and I believe I'm the first guest on there. So next Thursday or this Thursday? The next Thursday come in. Get yourself over onto Dan's A Lot of Tat channel to see me get interviewed by Dan. So he'll ask me various questions and I'll answer them, and I believe you guys can also ask me questions on that channel. So please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.